Hey guys, welcome to the series finale of the SC24 Chelsea CAREERMODE here, in which we're going to kick it off with a big game up against Atletico Madrid at Stamford Bridge in the Champions League quarter-finals. As you can see, we beat Real Madrid in the round of 16 of the Champions League last episode, and in the Prem, I actually simmed past the Man City game before I started recording, and we're currently sit top of the table. We picked up a draw against them, then we beat Luton in the game before this one. We're still remaining undefeated in the Prem. We're on course for a historic season finale here because we won the Premier League last season. We could win the Premier League again this season. We have the FA Cup to fight for against Liverpool in this episode. We won the Carabao Cup. Obviously, we're also in the Champions League. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into this big game against Atletico Madrid at home. Let's see what team they're going to go with. They've got Moukoko and Darwin Núñez up front. Llorente, Chavez, Calhanoglu. They're playing a 5 at the back, which is going to be annoying. They've got Javi Galán, Savic, Jose Emilia Jimenez, Mario Hermoso, Molina, the World Cup winner, and Jano Black in goal. But that front line is scary. Moukoko and Darwin Núñez together with Calhanoglu, Llorente behind him, and Molina and Javi Galán on the wings. It's a tough team to face. I'm not sure about Chavez, but we're going to find out. Let's get into this one at Stamford Bridge and hopefully progress. Well, hopefully have a good first leg against Atletico Madrid. Alright, so as you can see, I decided to actually sim the first leg against Atletico because I might sim the second leg as well, because Atletico aren't a fun team to play in this game. They play 5 at the back. They just sit back most of the time, and I don't have fun playing 5 at the back in this game, so I just don't feel like playing against them. Manueke scores the only goal of the game to make it 1-0, and let's get to the second leg and sim that as well. Alright, so because we played Liverpool so many times in this series, and it's just kind of boring to play them now, we're going to play the highlights against them in this FA Cup semi-final. Then we're going to get into the quarterfinals of the Champions League up against whatever team we get drew against. We did beat Atletico Madrid 2-1 overall. Let's get into this one at Wembley Stadium, and we're going to play the highlights of this one. I can see we switched the team around a little bit. We're going to play Benzema as the centre forward behind Osimhen. So I feel like that might get more out of Osimhen than we were doing. So let's get into this one and hopefully beat Liverpool to go through the to the FA Cup final. I think always that'd be amazing. Let's see what we can cook up from this. Caicedo over here to Nkunku, Benzema through here to Osimhen. Here we go. Osimhen hits it and makes it 1-0 in the FA Cup quarter-final. Victor Osimhen, the number 10, strikes and makes it 1-0. There's been a couple of chances that you might have seen. I'm not too sure. I might just cut it to be the first goal because there's not been much ready to happen in this game. We've got one shot away that Alisson saved, you might have seen. But Osimhen here makes it 1-0, and Liverpool have a counter-attack here in the 76th. So hopefully can defend this and stop them from equalising here later on. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, a former Spurs man, gets it up to Cody Gakpo. Thiago into William Saliba. Over to Højbjerg. Gravenberch, Liverpool playing some good football here. Martinelli. Got a Gakpo now. So where's it to find out? A good defending now. That should be a 1-0 win, and we're through to the FA Cup final. Let's get into the Champions League quarter-final, first leg. Alright, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to play this game against Crystal Palace away at Selhurst Park. We're going to play the highlights up against them, and I might also play the highlights of the game up next up against Brentford before we get into the game against Bayern Munich in the Champions League quarter-finals. We've still got some big games coming. We've got Spurs twice in the FA Cup final and in the league, and we also face Arsenal in the league on the 21st of May. Let's get into this one though, up against Crystal Palace, and hopefully get a win against them. We're going to play the second team for this one. Again, I did like using the second team last time round. The reason why I want to play this game because that's a very good Crystal Palace team. Agbe, Eze, Elise, Barrios, Borges, Santos, Lewis, Hall, Gahey, and so many great players in that team. Dodo, also in that team. Dean Henderson in goal. Lewis Horneman is on loan from us. I mean, Adley, the former Bayer Leverkusen man, hits it and makes it 1-0. This is not going to plan. I thought, you know what, we'll play Crystal Palace. It'll be a fairly easy win with our second team, but it's not the case. Mudryk to float this one in. He's going to find the head of Nicholas Jackson. He puts it in after it deflected off Dean Henderson and makes it 1-1. We'll take that. We will take that. We need a point or we need a win realistically, but Crystal Palace have a corner here in the 57th. That hopefully can defend it. They're going to go short. No, Eze puts it in. Holding puts it goalwards, and Sanchez saves that. I'm not sure what already happened there, but a chance later on here in the 66th to perhaps get a winner here. I believe this is Jackson on the ball. Or back to be on the ball. Yes, it is. Nicholas Jackson here. Gets past Gahey. Can he hit it and score? Nicholas Jackson makes it 2-1. Grabs the double in this game. The Senegalese forward grabs 2 goals to make it 2-1 here, and that could be a big goal in our Premier League fight here, because Man City currently sit a few points closer for 2 games in hand. So this is going to be a big win for us if we manage to pick it up. But Lavia here. Into Conor Gallagher. Obviously played for Crystal Palace. Cole Palmer, I was hoping he'd hit out on his left foot, but it's a 2-1 win, and you love to see it. Okay, so in the Champions League semi-finals, we're going to be taking on SC Bayern away from home at the Allianz Arena in Germany. And Bayern Munich have a very, very good team. As you can see, you've got Kane, Musiala, Kingsley Coman, Leroy Sané, Goretzka, Konrad Laimer, Alejandro Balde, Diego Pamecano, Andreas Christensen, the former Chelsea man, Qudruple, and Manuel Neuer in the team. Obviously, Manuel Neuer was there, I believe, when Chelsea beat them all those years ago. I'm not too sure. Let's get into this one. Enzo here looking for Osimhen. Osimhen actually takes that down, but he gets held back there by Andreas Christensen. Should possibly be a free kick there on the edge of the box. So he did get dragged back to there. The Dane pulled him back. But Tomori. Benzema. Enzo through here. He's offside. Harry Kane here. A former Spursman to Kingsley Coman, and Reece James steps in. I love that from him. Oh, lovely play here. Go on, Osimhen. It should be a goal. It was lovely football. Osimhen to beat Neuer. And he's done so. I'm not sure why he took it on his left. I wanted him to finesse it into the bottom right-hand corner with his right foot. But Osimhen takes it on his left. Beats the German to make it 1-0 to us here in the semi-final, of the Champions League. Here in Germany, as you can see, it was some great football played before this. And then Osimhen here maybe catches Neuer off guard, but going with his left. But it's a great finish there from Osimhen, and he makes it 1-0. Oh, blocks. That's handball, surely? Surely that's handball. His arms were in the air, hit his arms. Okay, Konrad Laimer's been let off the hook there, apparently. Laimer now into Leon Goretzka. Musiala puts it wide. Thank you, Benzema. Osimhen now back here to Enzo Fernandez. Can we get a long shot here? No, we can't. We're going to get a pass over the top here into Osimhen. His header just goes wide to the post. Enzo gets the ball, but they still have the ball. I mean, looking good here. Harry Kane hits it, and Ramsdale denies his fellow Englishman of levelling the game here from a shot from range. Oh, good pass there to Musiala from Balde. Coman, he's got fortunate there. Musiala now. Okay, he could have got the ball there. Oh, how have they got through there? Kane makes it 1-1, but how did they get through there, man? I need to see that again, because I feel like I defended that perfectly. I literally had players like here. I say though, like there, fair enough, but this. How does he get the pass across? But Fofana steps in, love that from him. The Frenchman's been honestly, he's the best defender in the team. Where's Fofana? He's better than Tomori. There we go, Enzo. Benzema over the top here, looking for Osimhen. It's a perfectly timed through ball, and it's a great run as well. Osimhen to bury it here. Osimhen's done so. I wanted to Trivela, but clearly Osimhen's worked in that technique in training to put it into the top left-hand corner of the goal. He got a second of the game. And just as I thought it would do, if I put Benzema behind him in the centre-forward role, it would allow Osimhen to get more chances, because when he was up top with Benzema, he didn't really do much. He kind of just felt too crowded at times. But right now, we're able to just get Osimhen completely unlocked in that front line. It's a shame that it's taken this long to do so, but it is where it is. And Osimhen makes it 2-1 here. Konrad Laimer bringing it forward, gets it to Musiala. Rafael Guerreiro coming on now, the former Dortmund man. That's a very strange transfer, to be fair. Guerreiro going to Bayern, but no. What is the game just? This game at times, man. Like how? You are taking the piss, aren't you? You're bold, referee. That's why you're stupid. Oh, no offense to bold people, but oh my god, man, it's just pissing me off. That's why I just called him bold. What's he giving a pen for there? How come Kane's going to score this pen? No, it's not, because Ramsdale is the GOAT. What is going on? What if you're giving... Oh, this referee's going to get jumped. If he wasn't bold before the game, he'd be bold after the game. That's all I'm saying. Lovely turn there from Benzema. Madueke now. Come on, I just got some massive goals for us in this series. Madueke cuts inside. Oh, of course, Upamecano reads it, man. Of course he would. You know what I mean? Into Harry Kane here. Guerrero. It's 3-2 Bayern. Of course it is, man. Okay, Madueke. Good work from him here. Madueke has done incredible there. Madueke into Benzema. Finesse shot here. Benzema Neuer saves and it doesn't fall to Osimhen. In Ultimate Team, finesse shot pluses, man, go in pretty much every single time. In career mode, they don't do anything. I feel like whenever I finessed it with Benzema in like one that he scored last season, it's not like really helped me. Good work there from Caicedo. Benzema, finesse, bottom corner, there we go. That was a great challenge there from the Ecuadorian in midfield. And Karim the Dream Benzema makes it 3-3, ties it up here in the Allianz Arena in a game that we should be winning. We really should have had a penalty they didn't deserve, obviously didn't score from, but it still stands. They've had 3 goals they don't deserve to score due to the way they got them. And I feel like every goal they've scored, I've defended it. Maybe the last one they can have, you know what I mean? The third goal they can have, but the other 2, they can't have, they shouldn't have. Comrade Lima. Rafael Guerrero. Qudruple gets it into Harry Kane, and Ramsdale saves. Okay. Tomori, please get the ball out. Thank you. Madueke, win that header, please. Okay, Kim Min-jae wins it. I feel like Madueke would have won that in real life. Adef Elmash now, the former Napoli man. Guerrero shoots and Ramsdale saves. Okay. Big save there from Ramsdale again. Yeah, that clear. Enzo. Caicedo. Kunku, come on, lad. He hasn't got the pace. Oh, where's his pace, man? And Kunku is not that slow. Ref, there we go. It's a 3-3 draw in the Allianz Arena. Let's get into the second leg. Alright, so in actual fact, since Bayern Munich weren't actually that much of a challenge to play in terms of like actual... The result of the game should have been Chelsea 3, Bayern 1. But somehow it was 3-3. You know, it's just SC24 things or FIFA things, whatever you want to say these days. We're going to get into this one and we're going to play the highlights because, as again, they weren't a challenge. We should have won that game easily. Bayern didn't do much. They literally got handed their goals by the game. Not in terms of the way that the game deserved to score. In terms of like, I tried to clear the ball, my play just stood there and did nothing. They score. You know, it is what it is. Let's get into this one at home, play the highlights, and hopefully have an easy win here like the first one should have been. I love that. Why have you given me a counter-attack here? Not when a counter-attack actually makes sense. Oh, Madueke, I love that. Only Madueke. Score. Madueke, he does score. Perhaps the biggest goal of his career. He's literally the MVP of this team. I've been saying it for the past few episodes. He's just always coming up with big goals. When we need a goal, Madueke is there. And he always scores pretty much the exact same goal. But Benzema here is on a solo run here. He doesn't have the pace he does like he had many years ago, but he's got the finishing capabilities and the dribbling capabilities to score here. Benzema slots it away. That's 5. That's 6 overall. Actually, no, it's 5 overall, sorry. It's 2-0 Chelsea. Benzema scores. And that should be us through to the Champions League final. But actually we have a great attack here. A ball over the top by Chilwell. Looking for Osimhen, he's onside. I'm going to first time this. Osimhen. Leon Goretzka. Sané for Fana. What a challenge, but the ball somehow fell back to Sané and hit the post. No, what am I doing? Good defending there, Caicedo. I'm just going to get the ball out. Okay, why is this? I got to score. Yeah, I knew it. The second, you could tell they were going to score there. But that should be the game over. 2-1 win. And you have to see we're through to the Champions League final. But first of all, we've got to take on Spurs and Arsenal in big games, and also not Liverpool, and Spurs in the FA Cup final. Alright, so for our game in hand on Man City, we face Spurs down in 5th place. We're going to play the second team for this one, I think, because our first team might not be fully fit. And we do need our first team for Arsenal, who should be more of a challenge. But Spurs have an interesting team. They've got Miller here in midfield. I'm not too sure that is. That might be the Miller I'm thinking of, who used to play Pro Clubs with JCC back in the day. But that team does not scare me. And honestly, I might risk it and sim this and then get into the game against Arsenal, because I feel like our second team has a good chance of beating that team. Let's see. We'll take a 1-1 draw. Werner scores. Oh, it's Werner who levels it. Oh, it is what it is. Okay, so we're simmed against Spurs, and we are still 1 point behind Man City due to them drawing their game that they had as well. But we are going to play Arsenal here. We're going to play the highlights against them here. Away from home, I believe. Away from home. Yes, we are. We're going to be at their stadium. Again, that Arsenal team. Hakimi. I mean, some of those players in their team, obviously, Unai Simon's a great goalkeeper for them. But again, that team isn't the best. They're currently 7th in the Premier League, so Mikel Arteta has massively fallen off of the Arsenal team in this promo. So we're going to play the highlights here with the first team, and hopefully pick up 3 points here to go ahead of Man City in the Premier League table with only like 3 or 4 games left to go, I think it is. In quite a dangerous position. I might be able to get this to Madueke. We've done so, Madueke. Oh, goes around Unai Simon and buries it. I didn't expect that to work. When I stopped dead there to bring out Unai Simon, I thought he was going to get the ball. But Madueke actually goes round Unai Simon, and he makes it 1-0. Great work there from the Englishman. And he loves to see it. And the second attack here in the 34th is actually kind of a solo run here with Osimhen. So a 1v3 technically. And Osimhen gets it correct. Goes around Jakub Kiwior. Osimhen to make it 2, and he's done so. Victor Osimhen makes it 2-0 in the 34th minute. Goes around Jakub Kiwior with a great bit of skill, couple of step overs, and beats him for pace. It's a great finish to beat Unai Simon in goal, and maybe we could make it 3 here before half time. But Madueke and Osimhen forward. And Osimhen, okay, the pass was a little bit scuffed. But Madueke to make it 3. Is that going in? If that's going in, then I've been screwed out of goal. Okay, why is it on the Osimhen? What? Okay, in the 68th here, there's not been too much happening in the past couple of highlights, so I would have just cut it out the game. Out the episode, sorry. Caicedo to Enzo. Enzo, oh, great ball into Osimhen. Osimhen to bury that, and he's put it wide. There's a penalty here in his 74th minute. It's Bukayo Saka to face his former teammate, Aaron Ramsdale. And Ramsdale, oh, almost gets correct. I forgot, yeah, he went top left, I went bottom left. And Saka makes it 2-1. And in the 89th here, they might have a chance to level it. We're not going to let them do so, though. Rice, Smith Rowe, Nuno Tavares. So do whatever we can here to stop the attacks. Declan Rice. Into Jorginho. Benzema get the ball off him. Can't do so. Declan Rice now. Smith Rowe to Jorginho. How did I still have the ball here? Smith Rowe. Fofana, good challenge, and that's going to be the end of the game. There we go. So 2-1 win against Arsenal. And you love to see it. We should be top of the Premier League table now, depending on the results elsewhere. Alright, so something that's not happened in a very long time in one of my careers. It comes down, I believe it for a very long time anyway. It comes down to the final game of the season. If we win against Everton here, Man City face Leeds or 12th. We're guaranteed champions. If we draw and Man City win, they win the league. That is the situation we're in. We could win the season, win the title, sorry, with an undefeated season. I've got the FA Cup final up next, and then the Champions League final up against PSG. So we could win the quadruple. We won the Community Shield as well at the start of the season. So technically we could win 5 trophies in one season, which is mental. So let's get into this one up against Everton, at home at the Bridge, and hopefully lift the Premier League table at the end of the game. Alright, so since we actually won the Premier League last season, I'm going to play the highlights of this game up against Everton. And because, like I mentioned, we won the Premier League last season. It's not the trophy that we desire the most. Obviously, the FA Cup and the Champions League and the Carabao Cup were the biggest trophies we wanted to win. But Madueke, one-on-one here with Meslier, and he hasn't scored there. I should have maybe done better there. I should have definitely scored that chance, but 8 minutes in, Everton have a counter-attack here. I should say here, if you've gone on to enjoy the episode, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications so you don't miss any videos. If you've gone on to enjoy what you've seen so far, obviously the next series will begin in a couple of days. There'll be a play career mode episode out the day after I'm recording this, or the day after this goes out, and then there'll also be a ultimate team video, and then maybe a sniping video. I'm not too sure. I might basically start doing that every time I have like a episode, like a video done, because I feel like right now I'm just uploading like every couple of days, which doesn't really give me the best time to get the best clips and stuff like that. So I might just do like one a week, which is like my best clips of the week and all that stuff, which was kind of like the idea for my snapping videos to begin with. That's what I was kind of planning to do. That kind of just spiraled into me doing one every couple of days. But Meslier makes a big save there to deny Osimhen there from scoring a goal. But 23 minutes in, they have an attack here. They're going to hoof the ball forward, hit it from the defence all the way to the attack. But we're going to win the header there. No, we're not better, wins it, but that's going to be Ramsdale's every day of the week. But in the 30th minute here, we have a attack here down the left-hand side with Nkunku. And we have Osimhen here. Oh, lovely. Oh, I was about to shoot, but Michael Keane gets the challenge in just about there. That was a lovely footwork there from Osimhen, though. But Better, why is my defence so wide open? Where is my other centre-back? Why is Better just completely wide open here? But he's made it 1-0. Why was my defence split so wide open? Why was Tomori and Fofana either sides of the defence? And we're 1-0 down here. We need to win this game to win the title. Osimhen penalty here. Let's make it 1-1. Osimhen does so, okay. And we have a long cross there in the 67th minute here. Hopefully he can make good of this. Last time we did one of these, Osimhen missed it. But Madueke, over to Osimhen! And he makes it 2. The perfect pass by Madueke. I believe Qudruple played the ball over the top all the way over to Madueke, and he squares it. 2. Fit to Osimhen, who makes it 2-1 here. Scored a penalty a minute ago. He scores that goal there. And he gets maybe a hat-trick here. I want to cook. I went top left last time. Meslier is a very tall goalkeeper, obviously, so I'm not going to try and anchor him. But Osimhen to get his hat-trick here and make it 3-1. Osimhen does so. Meslier guessed the right way, but didn't guess the correct position of the goal. I'm going to celebrate here with the Chelsea fans at this time for a bridge, as we are about to lift the Premier League trophy for a second time in 2 seasons in front of them, and it's cut to the trophy lift. Alright, so here we are, the trophy lift for a second time in 2 seasons. Obviously, we won it in season 1. We beat Man City to the title then, and we've done the exact same thing the season after. The blue and white ribbons are on the trophy once again. We obviously have the FA Cup final up next, which we'll get to. But Reece James lifts this trophy for a second time. He lifted the Carabao Cup and the Community Shield so far this season. Can he win the FA Cup up next and then the Champions League after that? Let's find out. Alright, so here we are up against Ange Postecoglou's Spurs team. As you can see, Solomon, Werner, Johnson, Skip, Madison, Basuma, regular Mickey van der Ven, Ibrahim Konate, Pedro Porro and Vicario in goal. Let's get into this one at Wembley and hopefully lift our 4th trophy of the season. What is my defence doing, man? Why is Tomori all the way back? Okay, luckily Werner's offside, but why is Tomori all the way back and Fofana's just up in midfield? Like, what was that? Get a counter-attack here, though. Honestly, for the Champions League final, I'm just going to go into my defensive settings and just change them and like change the way we play a little bit, because I feel like... Oh, I love that from Osimhen. Attacking wise, Osimhen. Chipped Vicario, of course, he just... Oh, but what I was trying to say there is, I feel like the way we're defending this series just screws me over. Like, the high press with the Chelsea team isn't working as much as it was for like Man City, Fiorentina, Lyon, and also obviously Dortmund recently. I feel like in this series, my players just run past the ball instead of putting in challenges. I do feel like this series hasn't been the most fun for me to play. Like, I literally... Oh, what a header by Fofana. There we go. We actually won a header for once in my corner. But I'm going to be completely real here. Like, I cannot wait for the series to be over. That's why this episode's just been like pretty much highlights and sim games, because I can't be bothered to play the game. that the gameplay in the series has felt scripted beyond belief, especially in Season 2. In Season 1 it felt better. The Season 1 gameplay felt better, but in Season 2 the gameplay at times it just felt completely scripted. Like, my players would just leave the ball, they'll not shoot first time. Like, the AI players will literally just read everything, they'll score everything, even if they shouldn't score. But as man, to Benzo to make it 2, there we go. A little bit cathartic here that we're beating Spurs here in this FA Cup final. 2-0. Benzema makes it 2-0. Obviously, we've got the Champions League final up next, which we will play the full game for. We will play the full game for that. But anything else, I just couldn't be able to play the full game for. Just to be completely transparent. Jackson now on. Not sure why we brought him on, but you know, it is what it is. It's one thing I hate about the highlight system. The game makes substitutions for you. I feel like it should be a moment where, like, if you want to make a substitution, you pause the game and it does it. You know what I mean? I feel like the game shouldn't make subs for you. Like, it should be up to you. And that is going to be the end of the game. It's a 2-0 win. The FA Cup finals get to the trophy lift. Alright, so here we are, the FA Cup trophy lift. It was a little bit anticlimactic in the way we've done this series finale. Obviously not playing the games, but the full-on drama of the games. But we're all going to play the not the FA Cup final, the Champions League final in full, up next against PSG. But like I said in this game, especially the last couple of episodes, they're not really the most fun with this series. I feel like the gameplay just felt, I don't even know, I feel like you can tell in the episodes where the gameplay just felt like scripted in a way, where like the AI score goals I shouldn't score, I didn't score chances I should score. And we won the FA Cup final here. You'd love to see it. Let's get into the Champions League final, and hopefully that game is more fun to play than the rest of the series has been so far at times. Alright, so here we are, the Champions League final up against PSG, and win or lose, this will be the end of the series. I'm telling you that for free, this will be the end of the series. Hopefully we'll win this game against PSG. Their team is Xavi Simons, Mbappe, Ousmane Dembele, Batarina, Fratesi, Ugarte, Lucas Hernandez, Slotterbeck, Marquinhos, Ben White, and Donnarumma. This game is taking place in Old Trafford, so obviously we're up against one of our former in our rival stadium. But one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play Cole Palmer in this game, so I want to play like the IRL, like as much as the IRL trusted team as possible. And I feel like Benzema has been great in this series, but I feel like I'm going to have more fun having Cole Palmer in this team. And obviously, as we know in the Aston Villa series, he did the impossible against PSG. If you watch that series on FIFA 23, you know this man made himself a channel icon. So let's get into this game. Oh, love that from Cole Palmer. I was hoping Ousmane made a run there, but for some reason he stopped. But here goes PSG. Why did Ben Chilwell go back? Ben Chilwell, Rushian, sorry. Xavi Simons, Ben Chilwell, what a challenge. That saved us there. But again, that's a situation where like 3 defenders step up, but one of your defenders goes all the way back, which just is pointless after the other defender stepping up then. Rushian's forward here. Rushian's. Enzo Fernandez. Into Cole Palmer. Ref, Cole Palmer, do you want to fall over there, lad? Like in real life, my players if I do it against the AI, I literally tap them on the shoulder, they fall over. My player gets barged into in the box, they end up sitting on their feet. Aussie man, to score here though. Oh, Donnarumma saves. And only Madueke, here we go. Madueke just inside of Nico Schlotterbeck. Madueke hits it and Donnarumma denies him. Madueke power shot here from range and Donnarumma puts it out for another corner. Mauritians now to whip it back in. Can't find the head of anyone. I could put it in. Cole Palmer to Enzo. Enzo into Cole Palmer. It's a lovely bit of play. It's onside. I thought it was going to be offside for a second there, but Cole Palmer makes it 1-0. That pass and surprise worked. Either the defender was going to block it or Cole Palmer was going to be offside. That's what I predicted there. But Enzo lifts it up and over the defence into the path of Cole Palmer. You can see a great pass there from Cole Palmer. Makes a run, floats it in, and a lovely finish there from Cole Palmer to make it 1-0. Over here to Ousmane Dembele. Ben Chilwell, oh, good defender up against it, but they still got through, and Mbappe shot is blocked by Tomori there. Xavi Simons, Schlotterbeck, Ousmane Dembele Two former Dortmund players. Then Qudruple, Ousmane Dembele, Ramsdale. Good parried it and good save. That's Xavi Simons there. Mbappe. Forward here to Fabio Moretti. The Italian. Okay, how has he got through there? If they score here, thank you to Mori. The fact they got that chance is weird, but okay. And Nkunku protect the ball there, lad. Xavi Simons blocked off Fofana. Lucas Hernandez, Moretti. Xavi Simons. Moretti, the Italian, driving forward here. Shoots and he's somehow found the back of the net there, even though with Tomori on him, he's managed to turn and find a finish from there. How does he get the shot away, man? How do we not get the ball here with Tomori? Let's watch this. Look here. Why is Enzo just watching as well? It's a good strike, but I feel like we should have stopped him from even getting the shot away to begin with. It's 1-1 here in your stride. Madueke. Cole Palmer. Through here to Madueke. Not sure why he made the run the way he did, but he could have gone round one defender in between him and Schlotterbeck and got the ball. Mbappe, Ousmane Dembele. Okay, how is that a free kick, ref? Good challenge there to Mori. This time he actually puts in a challenge and gets the ball, but he's going to giving away a corner in the process, unfortunately. Corner floated in. Enzo clear. I didn't trust Ramsdale coming out to get that, not going to lie, with the game the way it is in this game. Schlotterbeck shoots. Blocked. Yeah, Mbappe here. It's not what you want Mbappe to be. A final good challenge. You're taking a piss. You are taking a piss. I've literally held square to clear it there, and it's slid for no reason and wiped out Mbappe. Oh, if we concede here. That should never have happened, man. Like, this is what I mean. This game feels like right here. Why is he not clearing the ball? Why is he slid? What's the reason to slide? Mbappe is going to score this pen as well. I had to gamble in one direction. You don't save Mbappe, Kane pens. Oh, it's bullshit, man. I shouldn't have passed the ball. I was losing the ball either way there, but I found a lovely challenge. This time you actually just got the ball. You should have done last time. Oh, Cole Palmer, I love that. Osimhen now. It's Osimhen, you have to score here. Osimhen scores to make it 2. Well, 2-2, sorry. And that pass from Cole Palmer, though, was exquisite. Clearly shown that if he was in this team, in that centre forward / cam role this whole time, he would have been doing great things like a Benzema stone throws. Benzema's on the bench just in case we need him. But Osimhen missed it 2-2 here. And we're back in this game. A game that we shouldn't be drawing, nonetheless, but it is what it is. Dembele. Asensio, Rishen's good challenge. Now just get the ball out. Lovely pass over to Nkunku. Oh, lovely from Nkunku as well. Osimhen now. PSG have pressed, and PSG's defence is wide open to make it 3. Of course, to get the goal to go ahead, he puts no power behind the shot, even though pretty much full powered that shot there. Rishen's though in. Okay, that wasn't ready towards any choice of players, weirdly enough. But Cole Palmer here. Shot over the bar. Ben White. Forward here to Ousmane Dembele. Shoots and Ramsdale saves thankfully there. It wouldn't have been set to Mori for the longest time, but Ramsdale makes a save. And go on, Osimhen. Osimhen, that should be yours. How in the world has that gone from anyone? How has that not worked out? Caicedo picks it up there. And Nkunku. To Caicedo, not really where you want him to be though. There's Cole Palmer, somewhere we do want Cole Palmer to be in the box. Oh, but Ugarte comes over before I could shoot. Ousmane Dembele. Caicedo, love that from you though. Get the ball. And Nkunku. Enzo. Cole Palmer, this time to Madueke. A similar goal that was scored to level it. Madueke shoots and scores. There we go. And Cole Palmer, who's been instrumental in that midfield. And Caicedo, who won the ball back there. And Madueke pushes back ahead. We were ahead in this game at one point, I'm not too sure, but we're ahead in this game anyway. 3-2 here at Old Trafford. The Chelsea fans will be here in more support than the Parisians. And shouting louder and louder and louder as this game gets further and further on. And Madueke beats the Italian in goal. Not the best finish from him, but it's a good finish nonetheless. He's beating the goalkeeper, so it is a good finish technically. And it's 3-2 here. We just have to hold on and maybe get one more goal to secure it. And not get Caicedo sent off before full time, because it feels like he could get sent off in this game. Here goes Dembele. And just like it's level. We're fun to just hold the ball here. Let's look for a pass out. Do we see anyone? We've got Cole Palmer all the way over there. Let's try find him. Not Cole Palmer and Kunku, sorry. Osimhen to return the favour. Cole Palmer though. Through to Madueke again here. To get another go-ahead goal. Nuni Madueke scores again. A carbon copy of the goal we scored to go ahead last time. Pretty much. Some good defending at one end. A great pass off Fofana over to Nkunku. We play it across. And maybe, just maybe, this is finally the nail in the coffin in this game. And hopefully, we get a repeat what just happened where they just come forward and score because they can. Cole Palmer gets his hat-trick of assists in this game. And Madueke gives the second of the game. 2 minutes added on, 1 minute left. Dembele. Chilwell has struggled against Dembele, to be fair. Crosses it to Mbappe. Ramsdale. No, pick that up. Someone, thank you. Oh my god, I thought that was going to be a no goal. But Ramsdale picks it up. 4-3 here at Old Trafford. And we've won the Champions League. We've won 5 trophies in one season. The Community Shield, the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, the Premier League, and the Champions League. We end the series on the biggest high possible. And what a game by Cole Palmer, by the way. Involved in the first goal and involved in the rest of the goals by grabbing 3 assists, sorry. He got the goal and 3 assists in a Champions League final. Clearly showing that against PSG, Cole Palmer is the key. If you want to go back, watch the... is it the series finale? Asking for the series. It might be the series finale or the one before it, where Cole Palmer just made himself an icon of this channel. He made himself a legend. He wrote himself in the history books. And he's done the same again. I kind of wish he was the captain for this game right now, because he deserves to lift this trophy. But Richarlison steps up again, lifts the Champions League trophy. Chelsea are back on top. We defeated Bayern, the team that they beat in the final many years ago to win this trophy in the semi-finals. So kind of a little bit of history repeating itself there. But we beat PSG in the final to claim the top spot in European football. But we're going to get into the stats of this team and show you the players that perform the best and go through the team a little bit and just talk about the players if you want to hear that. Then feel free to do so. If not, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. We play CAREERMODE episode tomorrow, an Ultimate Team episode out, and maybe a Modern Warfare 3 snapping video. I'm not too sure. I might switch the way I do those videos around just to play with it a little bit. But reshare and celebrate here, and let's get into the stats and show you how the players have performed in this season. Alright, so obviously we won the Community Shield, we won the Premier League, finishing 2 points clear of Man City and undefeated in the table as well. We won the FA Cup, we also won a Carabao Cup, and obviously a Champions League title. We beat PSG 4-3 in the final, which was a fun game to be fair, despite the penalty goal and that goal they scored to make it level at the end before we grabbed the go-ahead winner with Madueke again. That was a fairly fun game. It felt more like the gameplay I want from this game. Maybe I kind of switched the things around in the end and kind of made it a bit better for myself. But as you can see by the players that performed the greatest, Victor Osimhen with 30 goal involvements in 39 games, insane from him, 23 goals and 7 assists, a 91 rated Nigerian striker. And then you have not Kylian Mbappe, I kind of wish it was Kylian Mbappe, but Karim Benzema with 32 goal involvements behind him, or ahead of him, sorry, with 37 years of age, 86 rated, doing great things, still a Frenchman for us. Madueke 15 and 10. He just, when Sterling left, I think he took the mantle that Sterling had in the series. I expected it to be Nkunku. That's why I put him down the left. I expected it to be Nkunku that took the role. But I think Madueke said, that spot's mine. In that position in the game, those big game winning goals are mine. Jackson was 16 overall, and Nkunku 16. Caicedo was 10 and 2. He's going to get used again in this CAREERMODE. But on his channel, he was incredible. Cesare Caicedo is the name you need to remember. Modric was pretty decent, not too much to write home about him. Cole Palmer, he's Cole Palmer. What do I say? He's incredible. Amanda Breuer, decent. Gusto was incredible when I used him at any point. I feel like I need to use him as a full team player at some point in the series. Enzo Fernandez, a very good midfielder, kind of just a box-to-box midfielder, what you want from him. Reece James, a great right back for Fofana. Qudruple, I need to use more again in this channel at some point. Tomori, a very good centre-back. Chilwell, amazing left-back. Conor Gallagher, didn't do as much as I expected him in the series, not going to lie, I expected a bit more from him. Andre Santos, a player that I will use again on the channel at some point. He's a player that kind of got lost in the shuffle in the series. I didn't really find a place for him in the team, but I wanted to keep him around. But he will get used in the future, I promise you that. For Fofana, the same. Angelo probably will get used again at some point. He was great when I used him. And then you've got players like Ian Maatson, who was great. Lewis Hall, who we didn't really get to see anything of. I don't think we used him once. Washington, who I used, I think, once, who was all right. Petrovic got out on loan. And we have obviously players like Qudruple. Chukwuemeka again got lost in the shuffle. Cole was a player that I really enjoyed. Latvia, I enjoyed as well. Caicedo, very good. And obviously Ramsdale in goal. Incredible. That's going to call it for the series. So if you've gone in to enjoy it, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications to missing videos. Obviously, just put Cole Palmer here to show how the team actually ended. But if, as I mentioned, if you've gone in to enjoy the series, drop a like, subscribe, turn notifications so you don't miss any videos. Also, check out the FC24 My Player I do on the channel. There'll be an episode of that tomorrow. The FC24 Ultimate Team series will be episode the day after. Maybe the next series, which will be a Schalke series. I'll let you know now if you're still here at the end of the video, and I appreciate you. But also, yeah, Schalke is going to be the next series. We did a series last year. That was very, very fun. So we're going to take over Schalke and return them back to the top of German football and European football. If you are interested in that, then feel free to stick around. And I'll see you guys on this one. Thank you again for watching, and goodbye.